So when you're modeling as a tutor, you're going to be considered the expert on your content. In this case, I'm going to be the expert in Harry Potter. So I need to make sure that I could hit as many learning types as possible. So for my visual, just by having a timeline and highlighting the most important events, my visual learners are already benefiting. My auditory or oral learners will be benefiting because of my clear and concise directions. My kinesthetic learners, which are often the more difficult students to reach, will benefit by me actually pointing and moving to where it is that I'm speaking about. And lastly, my reading and writing learners, by having a copy of this printed out for them, they'll be able to read it as I explain it and later copy it down and transfer it into their notes. So that's how I'm hitting all 4 learning types, by using my timeline to explain the most important dates for Harry Potter from 1965 to 2000. So I'm going to start my model now. I want to make sure that I'm explaining my thinking to you guys. So when I see a timeline, I know that I want to start off at the beginning and work my way down to the end. Now the difficult part is deciding what are the main points. I have decided that the first main point will be July 31st, 1965, and that's the day that J.K. Rowling was born. Why is that significant? Well, it just so happens to be Harry Potter's birthday. And if there was no J.K. Rowling, there would be no Harry Potter. So my second most important date will be June 26, 1997, and this is the day that the first book in the Harry Potter series is released, which is a very big deal because prior to this date, no foreign author would ever be considered as being as famous as J.K. Rowling will eventually be. My second most important date is June 2nd, 1999, which is the second release date for Harry Potter. And when I think about all these 3, I'm going to make a mnemonic for them. And I'm going to end right here. That's the end of my metacognition. At this point, I would have walked through how to make a mnemonic for these dates, but you can use whatever study tools you want to help your students memorize. And that's it.